This is the next episode of my XR Weekly News. We are in week 15, 2026. I hope you had a happy Easter and found all the eggs and things. So yeah, the weather here is getting warmer. So like we have 20 degrees Celsius right now. This is pretty much. It's not VR weather. I can definitely see it in the statistics again. But yeah, I don't care. It's just it's so nice to show you all that cool things. I have a lot of cool videos to show you in the next weeks and so on. And I was also into a non-VR gaming, VR but non-gaming stuff. This is the right way. And I'm looking forward to show it to you. It's really nice. So guys, everything about XR hardware games releases and sales. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So in the last weeks I complained why there is no Android XR update and they listened. Kidding. Well, but there's an update for Android XR and that brings a new some new features. I don't want to talk about that too much because I made a separate video about this. Check it out on my channel. But the main thing is we have an enterprise management now. So we have built-in security management, and this is more for working, that you can control like several devices and so on. Really nice. Zero touch setup, something like that. But for us, the most interesting thing is the 2D to 3D conversion in real time. So that means if you're watching like a Chrome browser web page or a YouTube video, it can transform that into 3D in real time. That's really nice. I showed that on my channel, and that's a huge advantage. And then we can also pin apps on the wall. And even if we shut down the headset and bring it back, it stays on place. For example, if you pinned a Google Calendar on your wall, it stays there. That's really cool. And also we have the feature that we can see our real hands in mixed reality, in pass-through mode. The Apple Vision Pro already has that, and now we have it here. So they are doing good things, especially the 2D to 3D conversion. So at the current time, many studios are closed, but it's always nice to see if a studio is announcing new VR games. And now the studio behind Zero Caliber X-Ray Games, they announced 2 new games. So the first one is a Far Cry inspired co-op solo adventure. And that means we can use like vehicles, we have an open world, we have like tasks that we can solve and so on. And this is something, this could be really interesting because yeah, this is what we need in VR, like huge games to explore and so on. This is the first thing. And the second is an unnamed title that will be announced next week. It's a hardcore tactical military simulation. Sounds also interesting, but we don't know much about this. So if you want to sign up for the play test for Zero Caliber Frostbite, there's an article of Upload VR here, and there's a link to the form. I will put all the stuff in the description. So this could be really interesting. And there's a huge update for the Ray-Ban glasses. And the first one is nutrition tracking. So if you take a photo of whatever you are eating or drinking, for example, if you drink a coffee, take a picture and then it locks that into your nutrition app. That's nice. Then we have WhatsApp summaries. So if you have a long message, you can summarize that. You can also scroll down through the whole WhatsApp messages, and it can show you a notification. That's really cool. And then we have, we already have live translation, but now we can use it without downloading the packages, and more languages are supported now. Until summer, they will have 20 languages. And for me, the most important thing is we can now record what we see in the Meta Ray-Ban display. This is a feature that I totally love. Why didn't they do that since the beginning? For now, I had to record through the lens, and this is a disaster because when you take it off, it switches off. So I had to hold it like this and then film through the lens. It was a disaster. And now finally I can show you much better videos about this as soon as it's rolled out. It will take a while. And then we have on-foot navigation in any US city right now. And I showed you in a recent video the neural handwriting where you can just write on a desk and then it translates into text. This is rolling out for everyone now. And then we also have the sales of the Ray-Ban Meta and Oakley Meta in more countries, 24 countries. Also Germany here is in the list finally, and we can buy it, but unfortunately not the display glasses, but a really cool update. And unfortunately another bad news this week. So the developer of one of the most important and most played VR games, Synth Riders, confirmed major layoffs. And that's really bad because, as I said, it's a really well game. It's a nice game. It's a huge developer. And now they only have 50 people left from 100. So they kicked off half of people. This is crazy. This is crazy. And yeah, unfortunately, these are bad times right now. Let's be honest. But I really hope it will get better. And another bad news that hits me personally really hard, not because of the game. I mean, Skyward Kingdom Brawl is a nice game, but I didn't play it so often. But it will be closed on July 11th, 2026. You will not be able to play it again. And the brutal thing is, it's made by Vertigo Games. And Vertigo Games is one of my, or even my favorite VR developer. I really love them. I love all the games that they made, and this doesn't sound good because if they close one of their main games, this can't be good, right? So I really pray that nothing happens to Vertigo Games. This would be a disaster for me personally because I really love them. I told them, and I hope nothing happens here. And the weekly survey. So last week I asked you, how often do you buy a new VR MR headset? And yeah, it's very interesting. I thought that perhaps the second option will be most used, but no, most people actually hold their headset for up to 5 years or even 21% until it breaks. That's crazy. I didn't expect that so hard. But yeah, that shows us that we don't need a new headset every day. So it feels like every week there's a new headset announced, and we don't need that. We need games and apps for these headsets, right? And yeah, this is what the survey shows here. And I checked the first one because I'm a brutal nerd. I need always the latest technology. So yeah, for me it's the first one, but it's only 5%. So I'm a really huge nerd, as it seems. Oh man, crazy. And look at the German results. The Germans even keep their stuff longer. Yeah, because yeah, we want to save money and all the things. Really interesting. And now the new survey for this week is made for the current time because Wrath Aeon of Ruin was released. The really nice retro conversion by Flat VR and Team Beef. And I want to know what's your take on brilliant VR ports of absolute retro classics like Wrath that perhaps you've seen my video, or Doom, Quake, Half-Life 1, Jedi Knight. I showed that all on my channel. And I'm talking about brilliant VR ports, not every VR port, like from brilliant old retro games. What do you think? Do you say, wow, this is awesome, it feels like a brand new game, I will really play it completely through, or even 2 times or so, then choose the first one? Or do you say, that's a nice nostalgia trip, but yeah, I will play 1 or 2 levels, but I will not finish it? Or do you say, oh no, these old games make me total motion sick? For example, Aeon of Ruin is very fast movement. It could, I noticed that, and I told that to you in my video, that you could get motion sick. Is this something you experience? Then choose this. Or do you even say, no, leave me alone with that, I don't need that, I want modern graphics? Very interesting, guys. Please participate as much as possible. Even if you're not so interested in this survey, please participate and choose the most interesting option for you. The link is in the description and in the first pinned comment. And let's check out the releases. As I said, on Quest we have Aeon of Ruin VR, a really nice retro shooter made, conversion made by Flat2VR and Team Beef. They are so good, they are doing so good games. And here you see the reviews, it's 4.7, it's really nice, you should definitely try it. But yeah, keep an eye on motion sickness, you need a strong stomach. And then we have Flag Games. This is a co-op shooter where we have to capture flags and then run away. And then we have on Steam, we have the Pirate Republic of Nassau. This is a pirate adventure. Sounds interesting. And finally, we have Puzzling Places on PC VR. So if you didn't play it yet, this is a nice, relaxing game. You can even try a demo here. And then we have Darts VR2 Bullseye, of course, a dart simulation. And also on Steam VR, we have Aeon of Ruin. This looks best on PC VR, of course. So if you have a nice PC, it will look great. And also on the PlayStation VR 2, it also has nice ratings. You can play Aeon of Ruin and also Darts VR2 Bullseye. So this were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales. On Meta platform, we have Shop and Stuff. This is a shopping simulation where you also hit your customers sometimes. You get it for $8.99. Until You Fall is a really nice melee fighting action game with a little bit of strategy. $11.99 now. I expect you today to a really nice escape room game. I totally recommend it for $13.99. And Lost Recipes, a relaxing game where you cook like ancient recipes. I totally recommend it for $9.99. And on Steam we have Mask Maker, really nice adventure, 70% off. And on the PlayStation VR 2, Alien Rogue Incursion for 75% off, and Hubris, a nice action adventure, 75% off. So guys, please, everybody, go in the description, take a part of the in the survey, and yeah, please share my news everywhere to spread that. Would be really great. And give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE